Hi guys, Yvette here. Welcome to Willow Creek. Today's video is a VR to Lady Night of Avalon, and the hashtag is shopping for tarot. There are 10 questions, and let's start. And question number one is, what was the last deck you bought and why? Well, the last deck I bought was the Sassy Burrito. I bought it because it has been on my list to buy for a while now. I'm just lucky that there's a third edition for it because let me tell you, I've been sitting on it for a while. And I got it because it's Rider Waite, but in the now, you know, for today's, you know, era. So, yeah. Number two, what's your decision process when you buy a new deck? First of all, cost is one of them. I have to really like the deck, and even then, like I said, I on the previous question, I sit on it. I just sit on it. But I if I like the deck, it's for me, it's got to be. It has to have a reasonable price, and it's got to be. I have to be drawn to it to want to buy it. But pretty much, and even then, I mean, because decks can go up to hundreds of dollars, and if I have to save, well, then I'll save. But um, like I said, if I sit on it too long, I'll miss it. So, but I try not to. What number three? I don't even know if I answered that question correctly, but I'm sure y'all understand what I'm saying. Number three, what are deal breakers in a deck that keeps you from buying it? If Temperance is not drawing me in, I'm not gonna buy the deck. Like that card is the reason I buy a lot of my decks. Number four, little white book or big guidebook. I guess both. I guess it doesn't matter to me. I mean, if the deck comes, I've had decks that come with a big guidebook, and I'm fine with it. It just takes up more space, which is something I'm not too keen on because I don't have much space. But I do. I like both. It doesn't really matter to me. Number five, do you have new deck rituals? How do you break in a new deck? I sage my deck. I get it home. I completely sage it. I'll sage. I'll sage it all at one time at first, and then I'll start going card by card. And so that is one thing I do. Number six, have you ever been disappointed after getting a deck because it looked or felt different than expected? I don't think so. Not as of yet. I mean, I've bought decks that I know are just, because they're on sale, but that's why I bought it because it was on sale. And I buy them because sometimes my grandkids like to touch my decks, and so I let them touch that deck. But other than that, no, I haven't had one that has disappointed me. Well, you know what? I take it back. No, that's a totally different situation because the art's pretty on it. So no, I haven't. Number seven, do you interview new decks? Yes, I do interview my decks. I do an interview spread and then I just put it away. Number eight, do you ever buy decks for a specific purpose? Yes, I do. I do buy decks for a specific purpose. Actually, it's for seasons. I have decks that I work with in the summer, in the spring, in the autumn, in the wintertime. Then sometimes the autumn ones and the spring. I mean, sometimes they veer into that one anyway. Depends on how much I like that deck, and so it just goes. It just goes into the next season. But most times it's for for that reason. And sometimes I will buy a deck. Like, let's say I have more tarot decks than I have oracle decks, and so I would always want to buy an oracle deck that goes with my tarot deck. So that's when I'm in the process of doing that right now. Let's see. Number 9. Do you differentiate between decks you buy for yourself and decks you would use for other people? No. No. I mean, there's one deck that I have just for me, myself. I don't use it on anybody else. But on my other decks, they get to choose which one they want a reading from, and I will do that. So, yeah. Unless, one really calls to me, but then that'd be like, why am I keeping all the decks to myself? You know? And number 10, what is one thing you wish that creators would do more of or stop doing? I wish they would do more decks that that had more diversity. Like, I'm not opposed to having a deck where people are a little heavy set, or or have a disability or a deformity or something like that. I'm not opposed to that. I mean, this is real life. Give me real life people, and I will buy the deck. Let's see. And I wish they would stop adding borders, because I would rather have the art than have a border. And I would like to be able to ruffle shuffle my deck. Like, we don't have to have a large, a really thick deck. I know you're saying it in your head. I know you're saying the phrase in your head. But it doesn't have to be. I want to be able to ruffle shuffle my deck, or hand over hand, but I don't want shitty cardstock either. But it doesn't have to be so, exquisite that I can't. There's not a bend to my card. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the BR to Lady Night at Avalon #shopping for tarot. I can't wait to see everybody else's. Bye.